Dear business students, good evening, gorgeous evening. The students, she was staying near or far. Our first student not simply concerned different districts of Bangladesh, but actually, as per the request from Indian students, Chinese, Japanese, Canadian, and the students from so many other countries, because they like to be connected with the teaching style and methodology of Bangladesh. So as per their request, I am also telling the students near or far. Now it's evening in Bangladesh. For a few minutes, you will listen Azan or saying prayer of Maghrib, Allahu Akbar. Anyway, actually, management is a dynamic subject. Management is a dynamic subject. There is no word in the line of old is good. Maybe old is the source, but it's not enough, because management is changing to a great extent and all the time is taking a new shape, new color, new way of expression, new way of performing, new way of conducting. Management is this. Anyway, you just see, I am delivering my lecture here from Mohammadpur Central University College. Evening scenic. This is a very gorgeous academic institution, you know. We are trying to upgrade our academic system and design, matching with our country's demand, at the same time with the advanced world. Simply, we are not interested to tell our students going through the traditional books, because these books are not enough. Day by day changing. Every moment changing, every second changing. New concepts are generated. And with the very generation of a certain concept, then and then another concept is rising. Anyway, even then, management is a case of several thousand years. So many authors, so many experts, so many industrialists expressed their definition, their viewpoint regarding management in their own style, own way of thinking. Before the modern management, there was a scientific management that was contributed by F.W. Taylor, Frederick Winslow Taylor. He was an engineer. He started his professional career as operator, and lastly he retired as the chief engineer of that factory where he served. But that was rejected because scientific management was to some extent autocratic in nature, inhuman in nature. So that was rejected by the court, as per the award of the court. After that, several authors, several writers, several experts revised. They tried to define management. Accordingly, the father of the modern management, whom we say. Before then, I'd like to mention one thing to you also. That is, I'm just delivering here a virtual lecture, because this has been decision taken by our Ministry of Education. Very dynamic Education Minister, Dr. Dipu Moni, and she is having multiplied credentials. Very smart and gorgeous, our Education Minister. And she is having very up-to-date knowledge. She likes the traditional way of delivery, traditional way of academic system. This should be revised. Just going through books is not enough. So as per her worldwide observation, basically the first world observation, she is trying to develop the academic system. I am very much hopeful because of her performance and thinking, way of thinking. Same way National University, as we are under the National University, as per their decision, and accordingly our dynamic principal sir, Professor Sir Jafar Ali, he advised us to deliver our lecture. So many labs are there, but to some extent I am ecology lover. So like trees, gardens, flowers, as birds are singing here, and beautiful buildings with subsequent elevation, and here found and seen, I feel pleasure. Side by side, those you are far away from Bangladesh, I like to show you our beautiful campus. Most gorgeous and beautiful campus. I just want to show you. That is the concept. Anyway, we think as the management student, Henri Fayol was the real father of the modern management. Henri Fayol is the French industrialist, 1841 to 1925. He was a mining engineer. In Henri Fayol spent his entire working career in French industry. French coal and iron combine of commentary, four-chamber board. Henri Fayol developed a general theory of business administration. Henri Fayol was concerned with the principles of organization and the function of management. Henri Fayol laid foundation of management as a separate body of knowledge. He always insisted that if scientific forecasting and the proper methods are used in management, then company can get the satisfactory results. According to Henri Fayol, management was not personal talent, it's a knowledge-based skill. So he has given some principles. Where there is management, management should have to follow principles. The same principles for the worldwide managerial functioning, performing. Maybe the principles are same way cannot be applied. This may be applied as per the culture, social need and demand. However, number one, there is division of work. Division of work means a specialization. There is a question of specialization. I am Mr. Pasha. I'll have to perform a certain job so that I can develop my job each and every day than the previous day. That's a question of specialization. If I do have the further training and better training, then I can do the far better than the previous day. Then authority and responsibility. There is a question of authority and responsibility. I am asked to perform a certain job, then positively I should be authorized. I should be that much level empowered so that I can very nicely can perform and do that job. Then discipline is a must and mandatory. No discipline, no organization. Otherwise the total system of the organization will be haphazard in nature. No use, no attainment of objectives or goals. Then unity of command. A certain subordinate may receive an order from a certain one. There should have a unity of command. Then unity of direction. It means that all the works of an organization must work together to accomplish a common objective in order to one plan and one head. Then subordination of individual interest to common interest. Yes, if common interest is here followed. Everyone should not think as per his own view. There should have a general interest. Though individual someone interest is there. But For the greater interest of the organization, they should be united. Remuneration would be fair and adequate. If the workers, employees, even the senior level managers are not getting right salary package, then that will be quite tough from their side to conducting their scheduled jobs in the systematically. Then there is a question of a scalar chain. Yes, relative, one after another, this, like the scalar chain. What are activities must be controlled and monitored. Equity, it creates loyalty and devotion among the workers, among the employees, not only for the workers and employees, also for the managers or senior level management. Stability of tenured personnel. Job tenure is a very important thing. Let the workers and employees might think, yes, this is our organization, we can work here lifelong. Then they will be very much inclined and interested to that organization so that they will be able to perform their duties and responsibilities with sincerity and devotion. Understand? That is the thing. If they are always looking, yes, turnover, maximum level of workers and employees are sacked and terminated for a mere reason, and they will become very much frustrated. To overcome this frustration, if necessary for the better development of the workers and employees, more the need to be trained up for upholding their skill and efficiency. For that reason, for the betterment, there will be, if necessary, for the better training, better development, and all sorts of development and efforts must be taken. There is the thing. So, job tenure is the most important thing. Without sacking better development through the training to attain the skill and efficiency, for the betterment of attaining the right quality and right achievements in onward activities. Then spread the crops. Management should encourage harmony and the proper understanding between the workers. Fayol said that in union there is a strength. All organizations should work as a team. Spread the crops. Workers and employees must work in a very united manner. If they are united, if they are marching jointly, if they are working all together for extending better cooperations among themselves, their confidence level would go high. As a result, what they would do? The entire organization will be benefited. Right time, right quantity, the company will be able to manufacture at a right cost, at a right quality. That is the thing. So, just like the football team. If the football team was to win in the match, all the 11 players of a certain team, they should have to work as per plan, have to move unitedly in the right way, right direction, as per decision taken earlier. Okay? Then there is a question of initiative. Here is the major responsibility goes to the managers. Managers should have to think or have to identify Pinpoint problems. Pinpoint problems identification. Managers have to know what the actual problem is going on. Managers have to think, have to find out the problems. Nowadays problems are multi-varied in nature. Traditionally, problems were not that much level. Serious. The total manufacturing system, say for in the 1950, early 19, not that much level. Critical in nature. But nowadays, changing in the society, changing in the purchasing capacity, all these things. Within few minutes, maybe Azan is coming, eh?
Azan Amin.
With the change of purchasing capacity of the consumers, international trade acts, pacts, treaties, world trade has been changing, taking a new shape, reshape. Just I like to mention, in the year 1901, international trade was only for several billion dollars. Now the world economy is concerned and connected with several trillion dollars, not billion. Country like Bangladesh, in the year 1971, exported only 10 crore taka. 1972-3 financial year, it was not more than 10 crore taka, not even dollar. Now Bangladesh is exporting $40 billion. And that is coming. Bangladesh is trying to upgrade its overall manufacturing system, industrial system, and providing multi-varied facilities, supportive organizations as a whole. By 2030, our vision is to export at least $200 billion. And as we are advancing, we are developing our industrial system, our qualitative development of the workers and employees of the organization, our power and energy, development of our power and energy sector, development of our roads, communication, shipping lines, etc. So, this will possible very much. At the same time, skilled and efficient entrepreneurs are coming from the different parts of the world. They are also trying to develop. So, very futuristic. Even then, anyway, we are trying our level best. And from this our discussion, it's apparent that management is the organizational process that includes strategic planning, setting objectives, managing resources, deploying the human and financial assets needed to achieve objectives, and measuring results. Management also includes recording and storing facts and information for the better use or for others within the organization. Management's functions are not limited to managers and supervisors. Every member of the organization has come management and reporting functions as a part of their job. So this is the concept of management. Now, managerial functions are developing more and more with the attachment of the virtual communication and virtual source of information. The world has become very smaller in size. So management is also becoming much more skilled and efficient. So Students, keep yourself inside your house in this pandemic situation. Don't go outside. And always keep your body fit by regular exercise and taking the right food and medicine, okay? Wishing you good luck. Now Holy Azan is coming from the mosque by Ithar. Very nice, very fine. We have to say our evening prayer. Thank you very much. Good luck. Best of luck. And then Assalamu alaikum.